In this video we'll be looking at the use of clones within Scratch, and I will show you how to create, duplicate and delete your clones. This in turn will enable you to create a scrolling game or a platformer. Welcome to another flipped classroom tutorial. First of all, you'll have to create a new game, so go ahead and create a new file. Now for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to leave our original sprite on our canvas. I'm going to create a second sprite. So click on Paint New Sprite and go ahead and draw a vertical line. Now as you can see, this is not straight, but a simple quick trick is to hold down your Shift button, and as you do that you will see that this drawing tool snaps to horizontal or vertical position. So go ahead and draw your line. There we go. Let's reposition this to match up with our stage. There we go. And I have my first costume. I would like to have about 5 different costumes, all with a line of a different height. So go ahead, right click on costume 1, duplicate. Costume 2 will be slightly smaller, so let's erase the top of our line. Costume 3 will be even smaller than this. And repeat the process until you have 5 different costumes. Now the reason for this is because I want to create a scroller game where different heights of lines randomly appear on the screen and my character has to jump over them. So I now have 5 costumes. Costume 1, Costume 2, Costume 3, Costume 4, Costume 5. Do note that these 5 costumes are all part of a single sprite. As we are going to work with clones, we are not cloning costumes, we are cloning this sprite. Keep that in mind. Go ahead and move your character down so you can get a feel as to how he's going to jump. Now let's go ahead and program our sprite. Now my starting location of this sprite will have to be at the bottom, which is a y value of minus 180, and my x value will be 240. As you can see, minus 180 and 240. So let's go ahead and program that. Events, when the green flag is clicked, we are going to move, there you go 2, and again minus 180 and 240. So x value 240, y value minus 180. We want it to glide to the other side of our stage. This will have the same vertical y value, but a very different x value. The x value will be minus 240. So let's go ahead and set this to minus 240 for the glide. So glide to minus 240. And the y value is the same, minus 180. So it is now going to go to the starting position, which is in this corner, and then glide to the left-hand corner. Let's test this. Let's set glide to about 5 seconds, which will be not too fast. And try it out. As you can see, it glides across the bottom. Now this is a little bit too low, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my y value and bring the sprite up a bit. So let's bring it up to about 100 and let's see what that looks like. Much better. As you can see, it glides from one side to the other. I could even move it up a little bit more, so let's go to minus 80 and see if that looks even better. Again, coding and programming is all about debugging and trying out. There we go. I'm very happy with this. As you can see, even when I change costumes, you can still see the costume. So let's set it to costume 1 And let's start programming the code we need for our clones. So go ahead and select Control. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a clone of ourselves. Now when are we going to create this? Well, we are going to create this every 2 seconds. So when the green flag is clicked, forever create a clone of myself and wait 2 seconds. So let's test this. Let's see what happens when we press the green flag. We get a line, and every 2 seconds it creates a clone. As you can see, these are spaced evenly. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to tell it what to do as a clone. So select when I start as a clone. Don't just start where you were created. No, do the same thing as the original sprite and go to 240, y value minus 80, glide for 5 seconds to the other corner. So let's see what happens now. We have a clone created, a clone created, a clone created. But as you can see, they all remain on our stage. So another little snippet of code we are going to add is glide for 5 seconds and then delete this clone. This should automatically delete our clone as soon as it finished gliding. So let's see what happens. We press the green flag. It glides to the left. It creates a second clone, keeps on gliding, and the clones get deleted. Now I did forget to delete the original sprite. Because this is not a clone, we are going to have to use the hide button. So show, go to this area, glide for 5 seconds, and then hide it. Let's see what happens. And hide. The same thing happens with our clones. Now very important, because we are showing our sprite, going to a location, gliding to the left and then hiding it, we also have to add a show statement to when I start as a clone. So what will happen is we are going to show our sprite, it slides or glides to the left. Once it's done that, it creates a clone, and that clone needs to be shown and does the same thing, glides to the left and then deletes itself. So let's have a look at what that looks like. We slide to the left, create a clone, slide to the left, create a clone, and whenever those clones reach the end, they disappear. Now let's add some variation. So when I start as a clone, we are going to add some extra code. So go ahead and select your costume. So switch to costume, and under operators, pick random 1 to 5, as we have 5 different costumes. So when I start as a clone, switch to a random selected costume, show me that costume, and glide to the left. Let's see what that looks like. We glide to the left, and as you can see, these are now randomly selected. This in itself creates a fun and challenging game as to how high you have to jump. You can of course speed this up by changing the glide seconds to, let's say, 3 seconds. Don't forget to do the same thing for your clone. And what that looks like is this. You can also decrease the time it takes before it creates a second clone. And what I would suggest is play around with these numbers. You can even add 1.5 seconds, maybe 0.3 seconds, and create your own scrolling game. I hope this was helpful. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.